Greetings guys, gals and non-binary pals, and welcome back to another video. I hope that you are well and I hope that you are fighting, because there is a lot to be fighting for. As usual, there'll be a link in the description to the page on my website with a bunch of petitions, donations, emails to send to MPs, etc, etc. So today we are going back to the roots of this channel, to where it all started, to what literally made everything happen. And that is going to the hell that is straight TikTok. Now, I haven't delved into this for a while because nightmare. This is something that has been requested to me constantly since the last time I did one of these, probably back in November. So I've been slowly collecting them over time, and I've got quite a few to go over and watch with you. They're really fun. So fun. Before we get into it though, in case you weren't aware, before I did YouTube, I actually did TikTok. I came from TikTok. I know. Shocked. But I still have more followers on TikTok than I do subscribers here, and I would like that to change. So if you all want to hit subscribe, that would be fantastic. I really want to get more subscribers than TikTok followers. I don't use TikTok anymore. I haven't used it in months. It gives me a headache. I hate it, and I would really like to be winning over here. That would be amazing. So thank you for that. I'm just procrastinating going through these now, but let's get into it, shall we? Okay, are we ready? No, neither. This one is captioned, "Welcome to Straight TikTok," so
look at baby over there. What's up? Little mama, come here.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I feel like they would objectify me. They would. That's what they were doing. They're like, yes, we will objectify you and you will like it. They make me so upset. Like, it's the level of entitlement, right? Like, I can feel the entitlement just like oozing off them. I would not want to be in a room alone with them. I would not. That would be the most uncomfortable experience of my life if I was in a room alone with them. No, thank you. Imagine 3 men all looking at you and staring you up and down and then approaching you. That is my nightmare. That is my nightmare. Please don't do that. I don't know a single woman that would want 3 random men to approach them ever. No, don't. No. What we're not gonna do is romanticize abuse. Yeah? It doesn't matter how upset, how frustrated, how whatever you are. You don't hurt your partner or anyone. Take that out in any other way, but you don't hurt people. That is abuse. That is abuse. It doesn't matter the circumstances. That is abuse. And that is never, ever okay. Coming from any party, coming from anyone, never okay. And posting that and being like, oh my God, it's so sad, it's so hard when this happens, is normalizing it. There were people in the comments who were like accepting that and saying that it's normal and like learning that that's an okay thing to happen, that it's one-off and it won't happen again. No. One time is too many. One time is too many. Don't do that. Don't post it and make it look like a normal thing and like a really upsetting and distressing thing for the abuser. That was posted as like I am so sorry, as an abuser, it's so hard. It's really hard. Sometimes I just can't help it and I hurt my partner. And like, it's really hard for me because then I feel guilty. No, fuck you. No, you aren't the victim. Ever. I hated that. I hated that so much. Why? makes me so uncomfortable. Like, it's so, you can feel it just feels icky, you know? That's the only way I can describe it, is it feels icky. My favorite part about it, and the only thing I like, is the Fruit Loops necklace. I really like the Fruit Loops necklace. That's fantastic. I approve. It kind of is like, I would wear those as earrings. So I appreciate the accessories. But I hate the video. They make me so uncomfortable. I had a lot of people recommend I watched Custis Blue, which is this guy. He does a lot of these really uncomfortable, cringy TikToks that make me want to curl up in the ball and just ugh. But he also does a lot of content that's actually really good. So he has this video.
So this video is for guys that are stupid and see my videos and think that they should just shove their fingers down your throats and pull your hair back. So usually when I'm with a girl for the first time, the best thing to do is, if you feel like you should kiss them, you just say, "Can I kiss you?" And then after that, if she says yes, after y'all start kissing, if things start to get kind of spicy, then you push them back and you say, "Hey, just let me know if I do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable." And then continue. And then if you're trying to go farther in any way, it doesn't mean that you still shouldn't ask because of what you said earlier. So then you just say, "Hey, is this okay?" And that should be a good way to safely proceed with someone in an intimate situation.
And he posts a lot of stuff like that, with comments like, "Communication can lead to the best relationships and the best experiences." And it's really quite clever in the way, right? Like, he has a mix of all the cringy, awful content, and then a bunch of content about consent and communication and calling men out and sharing shit like this. And I think that that's really cool, because with the cringy content that he makes, he's bringing in an audience of mainly like young women who are gonna be the ones who fall victim to gross, creepy, awful men, because they're also the people who follow like Tony Lopez and Noah Beck and Bryce Hall and all those other shitty men who would just seem like shit men. And so he's gonna have a large following of those women, and so by then sometimes showing up on their feed being like, "Hey, don't accept this from men," and like calling men out and talking to women about what isn't okay, is really, really cool. And I just wanted to share that because a lot of people recommended me looking at him and calling him like a bad person, but he seems like a very, very actually lovely person who just makes some really awful content. There we go. There's a little bit of wholesomeness and a good message in today's straight TikTok video. There's a good one on there, you know? Sometimes we get them. I hate that trend. I was sabotaged. This came up on my reels because I use Instagram reels. Listen, I managed to have my TikTok as being like political and my Instagram reels as being mostly like Stray Kids content. So that they're two separate For You pages almost, right? Catered for two separate things that I like. But this showed up on my reels out of nowhere, unprompted. Why was it there? How did it get there? I was so upset. So I often will just like scroll past things that aren't Stray Kids or cats. But sometimes I'll give them a chance. And so I was like, okay, what is this man gonna say? And I hadn't seen this trend before because this was back in January. And then that happened and I threw my phone because I was not expecting it, didn't want it at all. And I was very confused and I felt very, very attacked. Why? Why was that put there? I don't want it. I feel still attacked. I hate it. It makes me so uncomfortable. And I've never liked any content like it before, so I didn't expect it to show up at all. It came after a cat. Why? Why? Whenever I make these videos and I sort of call out these like men doing this shit, people are like, yeah, but you encourage women to like wear bikinis and do shit online and be sexual or whatever. And I'm like, yes and no. There's a difference between feeling like empowered and confident and loving yourself and being arrogant. And a lot of these men, all of the ones that I'm showing, cross the line. They cross the line. It's not like I'm hot and I know it and I want to share that I'm hot. It's I'm hot and you will acknowledge how hot I am. You will fall in love with me. There's a difference between being like, yes, I'm fucking sexy and I am going to do my thing and you can appreciate me, and like, I'm hot shit, worship me. It's just the vibe, you know? Why do they all do this? See what I mean? Like, it's a line and they cross from being like, I'm hot to you fucking think I'm hot and you love me. And I hate it because no, I don't. Stop it. I don't like it. It makes me so uncomfortable. I hate it. I hate it so much. Why do you all enjoy watching these? You've been asking me to do one of these for ages. Are you all just fucking masochists? Like, what? Why do you enjoy these videos so much? Why do you like me being in pain? Why do you like putting yourself in pain? What is it about these? What is it? Tell me. I would really like to know. Comment why you like watching these videos so much. I'm intrigued.
That man messed you up letting you go, sweetheart. That would never happen under my watch.
I don't know why I found that so funny. I love that people just like request them to say things. I just think that it's really funny. I love the confidence is there, but it crosses the line. It's just arrogance. It is. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't think that they're attractive. So it just doesn't work for me, man. And so it's just really funny. It's just so weird. I just think it's so weird. If you like it and you're into it, fucking fine, go off. But I think that it's funny and I think that it's weird. So I'm gonna laugh about it. And I just love the peck thing at the beginning. Fantastic. So funny. They're so good. The weird, like, I just don't like masculinity, I guess, is what it is. Like, the overly masculine, like, I will protect you. I don't need you to protect me. Is that just me? Am I just gay?
Have you guys noticed that anytime a straight guy on TikTok makes a post announcing what his preferences are, a bunch of people in the LGBTQ community get triggered and say he's rude, discriminatory, and even hateful, and accuses him of only posting it to get a reaction out of them? Which is a really strange argument coming from a whole group of people who fly flags and throw literal parades in the street announcing what their preferences.
Nick Foster, man, he doesn't understand anything. This man's in his 30s and just on TikTok attacking children. For what? For what? I don't understand this man. I don't understand people like him. They just live to offend people and hurt people. And why? Like, that is his thing. That's what his bio is. That's what he says. He likes to offend people because it's funny. Why? Why do you choose to hurt people when you could choose to not hurt people? Like, you can be funny and not harmful. Like, why would you choose the option where people get hurt? Why is other people's pain funny to you? I don't understand. And also, you just don't understand things. Preferences and sexualities are so different. They are not the same thing. My preferences don't get me kicked out of home. My preferences don't affect where I'm able to live and where I'm able to work. My sexuality does. So, like, sexuality, like your attraction to people of the same gender, is not a preference. That's your attraction. That's, like, biological. A preference is, like, I prefer blonde hair. I prefer, that's a preference. That doesn't affect your life in any way. And so by you coming onto the internet being like, no, I'm not attracted to you because I'm not attracted to blank, that's not a sexuality. You aren't oppressed for that. That's the difference. We don't have parades and flags for being like, I like brown hair. That's not a thing. There's not like a parade for people who are attracted to tall girls because you aren't oppressed for that. That's not a thing. That's a preference. And it's weird to go online and say that and put other people down. The worst part as well is like people get triggered by it is not because you say I am attracted to blank. It's that I'm not attracted to blank because blank. A lot of it is you putting other people down. For what? For why? Pride is not about, like, I'm attracted to these specific people. No, that's not what it is. And if you think that it is, you're stupid. You're stupid anyway. But you're fucking... Use your brain, man. You must know. Surely you can't be that thick. Surely you can't be that stupid. Good to end it on Nick Foster, right? That man. Is he still on TikTok? I don't know. I don't go on TikTok anymore, so I don't know. But when I was on there... Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like I say, I'm trying to hit 280k so I can beat my TikTok following because I really, really need to. I really need to. A massive thank you to my Kiwi Fruit and Kiwi Bird channel members whose names are up on the screen right now. And a huge thank you to my channel member of the day, Emma. I love and appreciate you so, so much. Thank you so much for joining. If you would like to become a channel member, you get my videos a day early as well as 10% off my shop when I have things on my shop again. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you enjoyed suffering with me. Let me know what you think. Follow me on Instagram, TheQueerKiwi, and Twitter, ThatQueerKiwi. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. Keep fighting. I love you. Mwah.